Hi everyone and warm welcome to the wonderful video of The Books Don't Lie. My name is Amit, and with the help of this video podcast today I want to talk about one of those life's most precious story, which I'm not sure if you have heard across or you have heard before, but if you have not heard, this could change your life. This could change your perception about what things we need to do in order to get better. So today's story is all about a story of an American Alaskan bald eagle. Now, the story of the eagle is this: the eagle, which is a mighty bird in the sky and take no craps from anybody, because eagle happens to be the alpha predator in the skies. So when eagle is born, from age 1 to 40, the eagle gets in his or her prime years. They normally tend to be very strong with the beaks, with the tails, with the feathers, with the claws, and nobody, not even a fox, can challenge a mighty Alaskan eagle if they get behind a fox or a rabbit or any light feather birds. Even if they have 15-20 kg, they are that sharp and that powerful with the help of beaks and claws. But the same eagle, Alaskan bald eagle, wherein the lifespan of eagle on an average is 40 years. But one of the few stories which I want to talk about is a true one, wherein an eagle, when the moment they reach 40 years of age, they become way too heavy. The feathers become way too heavy. The beak of the eagle becomes crooked like this, so they, even if they catch a food, they cannot eat because they cannot chew, they cannot bite, they cannot take a control of the fishing while diving in the ocean. And more often than not, they go absolutely hungry, because the age 40 tends to be the changing years of eagle lifespan. So when they reach age 40, more often than not, the eagle loses its beak. It becomes crooked, so they cannot chew or bite food. The feet becomes very awkward for them to hold. So normally the feet is like that, but when it comes to age 40, it becomes completely like that. So holding a fish or holding any kind of food, it's next to impossible for them. The feathers, which is a great success for eagle during a flight, but then it becomes way too heavy because of too much of eating, let's say a meat, fish, and so on and so forth. So at the age 40, eagle is there in a situation wherein she has to do something or they go for a death. Now the eagle starts a process called hibernation. The hibernation process of eagle starts at age 40, wherein the more than 150 to 60 days, eagle goes to a quiet place on top of the mountain, wherein they go ahead to shed their feathers. Now eagle himself is going to pluck her feathers to make it light, to make it more agile and kind of helping hand for her whenever they go for a flight. So she starts plucking her own feathers. She starts scratching her beak to the rock in order to remove it, because if they don't break the beak, for her eating, catching a prey is next to impossible. The feet, which is one of her strongest point, even they take that and try to scratch against the rock in order to make it more flexible and grow a new ones. This entire process lasts almost 150 days in eagle hibernation period. And the moment eagle decides to go on hibernation, they hardly get a food to eat, because they cannot fly. Even if they catch, they cannot eat, and the feet are good for nothing. And eagle is almost a dead prey on a rocky mountain where there's nobody to feed her. Now more often than not, majority of the eagle, when they go for a hibernation, 99% of the eagle dies immediately because of lack of food, lack of nutrition, lack of hunting skills. But some of the eagles, those who are able to take this bloody process where they shed blood, they shed their feathers, they hit their beak against the rock, they fix it, and by the time they reach 160 to 170 days, their beak starts appearing, kind of a new beak starts appearing. The so-called the talon, the beak, the tails of the eagle comes back to its normal shape and life, and they become lighter once again to fly in the open sky without any boundaries. Any of the eagle which does this particular process of 160 days of hibernation gets another fabulous 30 years of lifespan, and they can at least go up to 70 years. This has been documented, researched by more often than Nat Geo geographers, and discovers that people, those who have gone, the eagle, those who have gone and lived for 70 years have indeed gone a hibernation process, and those eagles, those who have achieved the hibernation success, have indeed begun a magnificent 70 years of glorious life in the skies. Now, the moral of the story is this: if you want to be different, if you want to be successful, if you want to be a great achiever in any part of life, you got to change. Change is a process which may not give you happiness, which may not give you a lot of success instantly, but if you change yourself and if you change your domain at a part of life you're not supposed to do, you end to receive a lot of success. So change is absolutely must, and you must embrace change with full flight. Thank you so much for watching.